Have you ever wondered why the Mediterranean diet is praised as one of the healthiest in the world? Curious about how it can boost your heart health, enhance brain function, and help you manage your weight? I am Farhad, and today we are uncovering the secrets behind this celebrated diet and why it's more than just a way of eating. It's a lifestyle, and we are making an eggplant caponata to enjoy a sample of a great Mediterranean dish. Stick around because at the end of this video, I'll be sharing 7 benefits of Mediterranean diet compared to other diets, and you won't want to miss that. So let's get it started. Okay, so for this recipe, we need 1 large eggplant like this. So we're gonna peel it and then slice it, and then we're gonna set it on a tray, and then put some salt on them, both sides, and let it sit for 10 minutes. And what that's gonna do is the salt's gonna take the bitterness out. And then after 10 minutes, we're gonna rinse it, clean all the salt, and then pat them dry, and then cut them in small cube. And then we're gonna saute them, and then add them to the rest of the ingredients. Now, while this sits for 10 minutes, we're gonna work in the other ingredients, saute those, and get those ready. So that way we save time for making this dish. So let's start peeling the eggplant and go from there. Okay, while we're waiting for the eggplants, we're going to start sauteing the rest of the vegetables. So I have some oil going here, some olive oil, virgin olive oil. I have a small red onions. You can use white onions as well. I'm using red onions. So we're going to saute this. I have it on medium high. We're going to saute this for a couple of minutes. Okay, like after a couple of minutes, when they get a little bit tender, we're gonna add about 2-3 cloves of chopped garlic, and then we're gonna saute this for another minute or so. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to taste. All right. Okay, we're gonna add 1 diced red pepper, and let them dance together. We're gonna saute this for another minute or 2. So I have 2 stalks of celery diced here. I'm going to add that to the batch. All right, and then let it cook more, couple more minutes. I have it on high medium. Okay, let's let that cook for a minute or two. Everything is doing well. Okay, now I'm going to add some, this is like half a can of diced tomato in juice. You can use either whole can, or what I like to do, I use half a can of the diced tomato in juice, and then about a cup of fresh cherry tomatoes. So I'm gonna put both in there. And mix them well. Okay, turn it up a little bit. Okay, I'm waiting to heat come back up again. So either a full can or half a can with about a cup of fresh cherry tomatoes. That's my preferred way. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And mix that with the rest of ingredients. All right. And now I'm going to add a quarter cup of red wine vinegar. Okay, and I'm going to let this cook for a couple of minutes. And then we just got a few more ingredients. I'm going to check on the eggplant to see how they're doing. I think we're pretty close on that. Yeah, it looks great. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of honey. As most recipes call for sugar, but I don't use sugar. I just put honey, or if you want a vegan, maple syrup's your choice. That would be the one to use. Now this dish is actually a salad, believe it or not. You can either eat it hot or cold. Actually, the next day is even better. So it's very tasty either way. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check on the eggplant, and then we gotta add a couple more ingredients to that, and we should be done. A few more minutes on the eggplants. Now we're gonna add a couple more things to the dish. One is quarter cup of green olives. And then 2 tablespoons of capers, rinsed. Okay, and mix that. All right, now we're ready for the eggplants. So let's go ahead and take care of those. Okay, everyone. So I got I rinsed the eggplants and I put them in a tray. As you can see, there's a paper towel underneath and then one on top. So I pat them. So they're all pretty good, nicely dry. So now we're gonna dice them. So put them on the cutting board. There we go. Okay. So we really want to slice, maybe dice them like that. Yeah, this is not too small, not too large. And the reason I do it this way because it's much easier to dry them. I mean, if it be like this, it's going to be a little hard to dry them with the paper towel. I think this way it's much nicer. You put them on a tray, just the way I did. It's much easier. There we go. And just like that. So once it's done, we're gonna saute it and then add it to the rest of the mixture. Okay, we're ready to saute the eggplants. Now you can um, put them in the oven also. Like once you dice them like this, toss them in some olive oil, put them in a sheet tray, and then leave them in the oven for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes on a 400 degrees. But keep your eye on them. But I like to do it this way because it's much faster and saves time. And then I do, I don't have to fuss with the oven and all of that. So I got a little bit of oil going here, and just very simple. We put the eggplants in. I got it on a high heat right now. Eggplants, the best thing in the world. It's a vegetable from heaven. Can't eat enough of it. I have so many recipes of it, and I'm gonna share it with you. They are Mediterranean. I have some Persian ones. It's from a North Caspian Sea in Iran. It's a great recipe. I'm going to share that with you sometime. All right. Yeah, just be patient. You have to be patient with the electric stove. So we want to cook this probably 2-3 minutes or so until the eggplants are nice and tender. And we don't want to put too much oil. We don't want the eggplant to get soaked in the oil. We don't want that. Just perfect right now. So it's been about a minute and a half or so. So let's go on in a minute or so. I'm gonna taste one and see. Yeah, look at probably on a couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes. So I added a few drops of oil and I mixed it. So yeah, they look great. They look great. So if you're wondering why I didn't cook this along with the other ingredients, well, because I don't want the eggplant to get too soggy right away and get overcooked. It's always better to cook them separate like this and then add them to the ingredients. Just like if you would have put these in the oven and roast them in the oven and then add it to the rest of the ingredients. So this way, I like to do it this way so they don't get too overcooked or destroyed with other ingredients. Yeah, there you go. They're pretty much, I want to say they're pretty much ready. Yeah, yeah, we're ready. All right, folks, looking great. Now we're gonna go ahead and add this to the rest of the ingredients. I already put it in the bowl, so I'm gonna show you a visual example of the finished product. All right, voila. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Now, last thing is add some fresh basil on top. There we go. Okay, everyone, there you go. It's ready to go. Here's here the visual example. It looks amazing. Um, it's very healthy. 20 minutes, I think, was the maximum. Not even that. The most time consuming was I mean, that wasn't really even time consuming. Do the eggplants and then saute the rest. Nothing to it. So as you can see, It looks delicious. It is delicious and it's very healthy. This is a great, actually, this is a Sicilian, originally Sicilian dish. Like I said, it's a salad. It can be eat, you can eat it hot or cold, and the next day is even better. So I like to eat it with some rice, or you can eat it with pasta or by itself, however. So anyway, and there it is, folks. Make it, enjoy it. Okay, now before we go ahead and enjoy that incredible eggplant caponata, let's find out the 7 benefits of the Mediterranean diet. Okay, here why it stands out. Number 1, heart health champion. Numerous studies have linked the Mediterranean diet to a reduced risk of heart disease. The emphasis on heart-healthy fats like olive oil, along with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, contributes to improve the cholesterol levels and blood pressure. Number 2, weight management ally. While not a strict weight loss diet, the Mediterranean diet focuses on whole foods and portion control can support sustainable weight management. Studies have shown that people following this eating pattern tend to have a healthier body weight compared to those on other diets. Number 3, diabetes defender. Research suggests that the Mediterranean diet can help prevent and manage type 2 diabetes. It emphasizes on low glycemic index foods, fiber, and healthy fats contributes to better blood sugar control. Number 4, brain boost. The abundance of antioxidants, healthy fats, and whole grains in the Mediterranean diet may help protect cognitive function and reduce the risk of diseases like Alzheimer's. Number 5, mood elevator. Some studies indicate that the Mediterranean diet emphasis on whole foods, healthy fats, and social connections may contribute to improved mood and reduced risk of depression. Number 6, radiant skin. Achieve a natural glow from within with the Mediterranean diet. Its abundance of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats can help hydrate your skin, reduce wrinkles, and protect against environmental damage. Number 7, stronger bones. Build a solid foundation for a long and active life with the Mediterranean diet, rich in calcium, vitamin K, and magnesium. It supports bone health, reduces the risk of osteoporosis, and helps prevent fractures. You know, there is so much more to discover and learn about the benefits of the Mediterranean diet, and we'll discuss a bit more in my next video, along with another great Mediterranean recipe. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your family and friends. I would love to hear about your favorite Mediterranean recipes, and leave it in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.